Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, the big righty, Ronel Blanco.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Now fly ball to right center. Smith. And there's two away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Jimenez, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Chris Bassett. What's the word on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Jose Altuve leading things off and takes a strike.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Inside. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Now a pop-up on the infield. Jimenez. And that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. Blanco back to work. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw. Save.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. On the ground right side. One out in the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alan Roden next up for the Blue Jays. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Alvarez in position. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Will Wagner stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
No strike.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. So they get one run, one hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. High fly ball, right field. Springer on the move. Brings it in. And there's one away. And now it's Christian Walker. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
One ball, no strike.
popped up. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in Houston, top half of the 3rd inning. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Out to short. Slings it across, and a quick out, number 1. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Left-hand hitter waits. And 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. Grounded out his first time up. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Squeezes it, and that is that. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Yainer Diaz. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
That one the other way. And George makes the grab. 1 away. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. That one's in there, 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Ball 1 there. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros. And that one upstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
Next pitch is outside.
2-0 to count.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. The 2-1. Hit in the air, center field. Lucas settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Daikin Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Andres Jimenez. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fouled off. He was late.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Springer stands in now and watches strike one.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Kirk, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Two outs. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Bottom of the 4th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And there's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. first and second now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Stepping in, Isaac Paredes. And fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. One run's in. Alvarez headed to the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And now here is Jeremy Pena. Flied to right his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Hey, question. If you had to pick, because the number 42 jerseys are really cool, obviously, with Jackie Robinson. But if you had to pick any team that you were going to have 42 put on just to kind of sport around, would it be a Phillies jersey? Because I know you were kind of a Phillies fan growing up.
I grew up as a Phillies fan. If I had to do a 42 jersey, though, I'd still think I'd do a Dodger jersey.
Yeah.
How about you?
You know what? I'd actually like to, I mean, the Dodgers, Brooklyn Dodgers is
right.
Pretty awesome, that one is. But I also would be interested in looking at one of the Negro Leagues, jerseys.
Sure.
And going 42 with that one.
Clement over to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1. Going one.
No ball. One strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
0-2 now. That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And here is Brendan Rodgers.
Ball.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
He was late there, strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Paredes stands at second with 2 gone. And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just off the outside corner. And the count's full. Yainer Diaz waiting to hit for Houston. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ripped on a line. He's there. He's got it. And that is the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Now it's going to be Alan Roden.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
To the right side, and that squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And that is out of play. Blue Jays down a run. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball left side, down the line, and it's foul. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Myers sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that's a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Not close with that one, and the count 1-2. Got him! He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball, really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
The other way, and a base hit right there. And now first and second with 2 outs. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Late swing fouled off. The 0-2. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Houston, and here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Bassett back to work. That one outside. Ball 1. Ripped to right. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Oh, that hit him. to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Number 42 is forced to the mound after the injury.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, no outs. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. How about that double play? Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. The tag, got him, triple play. Wow. So how about 3 for 1? It's a triple play and an unorthodox one at that.
Well, I'm not even going to try to break this one down right now because, to be honest, I'm still processing what just happened. Clearly some very...
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swinging a foul out of play. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's Andres Jimenez. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
The Astros leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball there. Cut on and lifted in the air. Smith sizing this one up. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here in Houston, Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and he brings it into the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, center field. Lucas moving under this one. And a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that misses. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. The 1-2. Hard hit, but right at him in left. Astros are down quietly. They lead it 2-1. New inning getting started. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Myers gets there. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Alan Roden now at the plate.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses, struck him out. So up next, Will Wagner. And foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Caught him looking for the K. Blue Jays go down in order, and they trail it here 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pena. Swings through that one for strike 1. Garcia, 6'1" righty, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Springer there makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Swing and a high fly ball right field.